Welcome back to the Super Mega Awesome Travel Show. I'm James.
And I'm Brian. And if you ever want to travel again, ever, in your entire life, ever, then this show is for you.
This week, we'll tell you everything you need to know about New York City, like how to get here.
Book your flight into one of New York City's 3 airports.
The closest of which is LaGuardia, located in Queens.
Queens.
If landing safely and roving gangs are not concerns of yours, then LaGuardia is the airport for you.
JFK Airport is a little bit better than LaGuardia. Sort of like not having AIDS is a little bit better than having AIDS.
And then there's Newark Airport, located in New Jersey. New Jersey.
Now, there are many ways around New York City, but the fastest and the cheapest is the subway.
Oh, can we take the subway, Brian?
You've earned it. Now, back in the day, we used tokens to pay for the subway.
Now we use a Metro card. This little bad boy is kind of like a credit card for the subway system.
Using it could not be easier or sexier. You just take this card right here and you slide it right through the slot. Just like that. Just like that tight little slot right there. Yeah. You like that, Jim?
One other thing. The subways no longer look like the King Kong ride at Universal Studios. They're clean, graffiti-free, and air-conditioned.
Kind of like your mom.
If subways aren't your thing, you could always take the world-famous New York City taxi cab.
Sure, they cost more money, but it is quick door-to-door service, and the driver knows how to get to places that you don't.
And the back seat is a great place to have sex.
As for places to stay, well, we don't really know.
We live here, so we've never actually stayed in a hotel here. Except for the St. Mark's Hotel, which is only $40 for every 2 hours.
James, how the hell do you know that?
Your mom. Okay, you're settled in and your bags are unpacked. You're ready to hit the town.
Yeah, but where do you go, douchebag, and what do you do?
Well, New York is huge and the options are endless. Sure, you could hop right out to Staten Island.
I'm here at the Dunn's Mill, the Mill of Staten Island. Gorgeous. It's now open every day except weekdays from 9 to 9, but get here early, bring sandwiches. Usually a line forms. Basically very rich, a cornucopia of archaeological and historical things about Staten Island. Amongst the acreage, geese, many geese, wildlife. So come on down, bring your family and friends and loved ones, and enjoy. Can you tell us where you're visiting from?
We are from Germany. There are two ways to estimate New York. One is love it, the other is hate it. And I love it.
And Ingrid, how are your sentiments on Staten Island?
What do you mean with settlements? I'm from Germany. I can't speak so good English. What do you mean?
Yeah, we get it. And we're going to ask Wendy some questions about Staten Island. Have you seen any awesome Staten Island community theater?
Not yet.
Do you plan to?
I will. Next year. Actually, I came up here this past Memorial Day, and I went up to see a fort, and I decided, well, I'll walk back to the Staten Island Ferry, and of course some of the battleships were there because of Fleet Week, and I started walking. I was getting a little tired. I must say that the Canadian geese were having their families at that point, and there were about 3 or 4 families of mother, father, and about 3 little baby geese, which just made my day.
So basically in Manhattan we can see something like architecture, beautiful skyscrapers, a lot of culture. But if you come to someplace like Staten Island, on Staten Island is it safe to say you could probably see something exciting like geese birthing?
Or you could go to the one place in New York where you won't find any real New Yorkers, Times Square, a must-stop for any tourist that comes to New York City. There's so much to see and do here. There's Broadway shows, TRL, Broadway shows.
And where's a great place to pick up a guy in New York City?
A guy? Chelsea area, probably.
New York City is a hotbed of homosexual activity. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Are you familiar? Are you intimate with that knowledge?
I had some experience.
That's what's up with the hair? Name a place a real New Yorker would never go. I can't. What do you hate about New York?
Make sure you check out the Museum of Modern Art. Known as the MoMA, this museum often displays unusual and controversial pieces.
Whatever. This place is gay.
How exactly can a museum be gay, Brian?
Dude, it just is. At least the Museum of Natural History has dinosaur bones and stuffed whales and all sorts of cool junk. That place rocks.
As does the Metropolitan Museum of Art, also known as the Met.
Now, the Met has a bunch of old paintings by artists that actually knew what they were doing, not like those jagoffs at the MoMA who were just living off their parents' wallets and trying to get laid.
Aren't you a jagoff living off your parents' wallet trying to get laid, Brian? What are you a bigger fan of, the Met or the MoMA?
I take it you're not a Yankees fan. I'm a New York fan.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now, me and James schooled you on where you want to hit when you come to New York City, but what about the places you want to avoid like the plague?
And how about where to eat? What, are you going to starve when you come to the city, smartass? No? So come on back and we'll let you in on this little secret. So if you were a tourist coming to New York for the first time, where would you recommend they go to eat?
Ground Zero.